16 years of serving in the United States Air Force, I served along many foreign nationals who were able to earn citizenship through putting their lives on the line for Americans in the armed services. Our nation has never made citizenship a requirement for service in our armed forces. 50% of enlistees in the 1840s were immigrants. 660,000 military veterans became citizens through naturalization between 1862 and the most recent numbers of 2000.
At a very early age, I spent a lot of time talking to my grandparents. They met in World War II. They were both in the Army Air Corps. We had a lot of conversations about the battlefield, about those that were serving side by side. During that time, there were a lot of immigrants that were serving in the United States military, many of which had never even set foot on U.S. soil, but were serving in the U.S. military to gain their citizenship. Our history's been made upon service to country, and we've always had immigrants, the entire history of our country. But I was very proud to hear from my grandparents on their experience. I signed up when I was 17 years old. So right after high school, I immediately went to basic training. Basic training, you get thrown in with people from all over the country, even some immigrants, and many of which do not speak English well, but you're all working side by side and you become a team. You work together, you depend on each other. Oftentimes your lives depend on the people that are serving side by side with you. But I'll never forget, after basic training, after tech school, I was signed to an aircraft unit, and my sergeant, my boss, Johnny, was from the Philippines, and he specifically signed up in the U.S. military so that he could gain his citizenship. And to see the pride, what he had gone through, his journey from the Philippines to the U.S., what he was able to accomplish in the military for his family, but as well the pride in wearing the uniform, the pride in serving our country, the pride of being willing to put his life on the line for the country that he knows and loves, and the freedoms that this country would provide him.